A line of thunderstorms working its way through right now. They're pushing to the east around 45 miles an hour. They can contain gusty winds, even some small hail. The big issue is the wind shear. That is the change in speed and or direction with height. That's why we have the tornado watch. You can get a brief spin up really quickly. So I'm pretty sure your phone just went off with a wireless emergency alert. That is for the flash flood warning in effect until 1 tomorrow morning. Yesterday afternoon, I was outside wearing shorts, and now I'm decked out into a winter coat. So let's take a look at the advisories right now. We currently have a lake effect snow warning for Hurricane Harvey. It is now just making landfall right now at this moment, right around the Rockport and Fulton area. So that's to the north of Corpus Christi and to the southeast of Victoria. We'll quickly talk about dew points. That's the temperature at which the atmosphere must cool down to in order for saturation to occur. We're into the middle and upper 50s, some spots in the lower 60s, so it's still quite comfortable. So now the question is, do these two phase, do they come together? If they do, that means we'll have some very heavy snow. If this one goes out to sea, then we'll probably just get a little bit of snow from this. On top of what already we've seen, we could see an additional 2, 3, 4 inches of rain. Binghamton Senators have been struggling, to say the least, as of late.
You're doing an awesome job, man, but this is where I steal the show.
All right, fine, I tried.
Look at this.
Yeah,
that's
wow. See, if I were to do that, I think I'd do a belly flop, and that would really hurt. 72 feet down.
In fact, it was a little bit...
All right. Oh, a little kick there, taken out. Look at it, 5-day, an isolated shower thunderstorm overnight. Well, at least it felt more fall-like for Sunday. The high reached 54 at Binghamton Airport, and that's pretty much on par where we should be for this time of year. And so, pretty much we were into the upper 40s and lower 50s across most of the region today. The further east you went, you were close to 60 degrees. That's because you had milder air. And on top of that, we did have some heavy rainfall just to the west of the southern tier, already up to 1, 2 inches, even further east across Long Island, the Jersey Shore. I've seen 2 to 3 inches. That's why there are flood advisories across the entire region, and they're in effect until Monday morning. A wind advisory on top of that for overnight going into Monday afternoon. So we can have very wet soils. Now it'd be easy to topple down trees. On top of that, also power lines. A high wind warning for Otsego County and points northward. It goes for the same time as well. Overnight Monday going into the afternoon, you can see winds gusting up to 60 miles an hour there. Not too great of a scenario. On top of that, river flooding, projected rainfall at the Tiofneoga River by Monday evening could be above flood stage. Shenango River and the Susquehanna River also have to be watched too. They can come close, but that's also dependent on how much rain we see overnight as well. And so we have plenty of rain on the radar. It's coming in spotty with heavy downpours, so if you have to travel out tonight, be very extra careful. If you do encounter any flooding waters, turn around, don't drown. And of course, we have plenty of clouds, and that will provide the rainfall. So high temperatures throughout the day. Look at them behind the upper level low. Only in the 40s. There actually was some snow today across West Virginia and Kentucky. Yes, the first snow of the season. And actually, with the radar, they still have some snow showers pushing on through. But here we go. We had a stalled out front, and it actually picked up the remnants of Philippe, and now we have pretty much a good moisture feed coming off the Atlantic. This is providing the heavy rains to just seep on northward for the next 12 hours. So we put the Fox 40cast in motion. There we go, the remnants of Philippe plus that front providing heavy rainfall, and then it kicks out of here by Monday morning. But then we're not done yet. We have a northwesterly wind behind that, along with the trough, so that means we can actually see some lake effect rain showers, maybe even some snow showers too. I mentioned with that pink, a little bit of mix, and that will continue that northwest flow staying below average up until the middle of the week. And so on top of that, of course, we have the wind speeds. These are just sustained winds. For us, we'll be pretty fortunate between 15 and 25 miles an hour. There can be higher gusts, but the further north you go, that's where you can see the higher sustained winds around 35 to 45 miles an hour. But I know the main issue for everybody wants to see how much rain. On top of what already we've seen, we could see an additional 2, 3, 4 inches of rain, hence why we have the flood watch in effect. So overnight, lower 40s, gusty wind, and also heavy rain. The winds can be gusting up to 45 miles an hour. We will not reach 50 degrees tomorrow afternoon, despite a little bit of sunshine in the afternoon. And then tomorrow night, only into the middle and upper 30s, some spots. I think actually, if we get a little more clearing, we can see some upper 20s, but still going to be breezy. That will actually keep some of the quote heat of the day in. And you're going to see a very chilly 5-day coming up next.
It's close to midnight. Something evil's lurking in the dark.
All right, checking out your 5-day. We're going to be into the upper 40s on your Monday, and then Halloween itself, some lake effect rain into the upper 40s once again. Same deal for your Wednesday, but more sunshine. But then by the middle and end of the week, upper 60s. Yeah, how about that? And then on Friday, some rain showers, but still going above average. That is your forecast. Back to you, Jonathan.
Thanks so much, Scott. Coming up next in sports, the Bills look for their third 5-2 start since 1999, and the Jets and Falcons went to the wire in less than optimal weather conditions. We'll tell you if they can pull out the win when we come back.